welcome to the Fabled 42, where we build community through friendship, gaming, and chaos. You are watching the Realms of Ukodor. You can catch us live every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific here at twitch.tv/Fabled42. But before we get into tonight's episode, we're going to dive into our announcements. First and foremost, subscriber, whether it's Patreon or Twitch, perks are live. If you have anything exciting that you want these players to have, like healing potions, most of them are below 10, or luck points or whatever, just go ahead and at Fabled42 in the chat, and I will grab them as quickly as I can to get them into the mix, into the fold. But continuing on, we're going to go to Diane.
Okay. So if you guys missed today's live stream on Twitch, you can catch it again live on YouTube the following Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. All giveaways will be live during that time, so make sure you're entering !critical to get your hands on some free dice, which Lizzie will be talking about here shortly. And podcasts. So tonight's episode for your podcast listening privileges will be available on Monday on your favorite podcast platform.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's all I have.
Okay. All right, and as Diane said, our first sponsor is Critical Dice. So you can go ahead and enter !critical in the Twitch or YouTube chat to enter in the first giveaway of the night. We will call a winner right after our first break, or our only break, and then stick around after the break because you can once again enter !critical to enter the second Critical Dice giveaway, which will be called at the end of our stream. Please note that our giveaways are only for the US and Canada, excluding Quebec, yada yada, laws, blah blah blah. So go ahead and check out criticaldice.com and use the promo code Fable42 for 20% off of all non-subscription items. Take it away, Eric.
Now, I really want to make that a clip, just hearing Lizzie say, yada, yada, nada, nada. All right.
Yeah. Laws. It's a law that I think she's one of our best sponsors ever, Griffin Co. Because anything you see that's 3D printed on our shows was made by Griffin Co. They're amazing, and they have a promo code of Fabled42 for 22% off your purchase. And you might see some of their stuff during some of our encounters, but during our encounters now, we've been using TaleSpire, an amazing digital maps that you'll see here on Realms, and they were created on TaleSpire, one of our sponsors.
And of course, don't forget to swing on by Friday to watch Episode 5, Part 3 of Duke City Chronicles at 3 p.m. Pacific. And of course, check out Game Night at 6 p.m. Pacific, where the cast and crew, words are hard, of Fable 42 play games and engage with the community. Fun times, check it out.
Oh, that's on me then, huh? Yeah, TaleSpire just, what's with technology? Every day there's always something. There's always one thing that just goes, and TaleSpire just took it down. So yes, I want to first and foremost thank everybody, the crew, the cast, Eric, Lizzie, and Eddie specifically, as we get ready for this emotional roller coaster I believe this is going to be. It has been an honor. So without further ado, let's get ready for the next chapter of the Realms of Ukodor.
Muster your courage, it must not abate. Allies are more than well, evil retreats. With fate in your hand, now the story's complete. Ukodor, world full of mystery to explore. Monsters of danger around every turn, and soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours.
back. Last we left, the Dawnbreakers had entered the castle atop the large city of Ukodor to be greeted by dozens of councilmen and political figures. At the end of the room stood a tall, elvish woman with silver hair and blue robes, speaking to a very large Arakocran soldier. As the party met with Eltora and their new friend Kree, they discussed a plan of action and were brought up to speed with all of the information about the current situation. As Eltora left to prepare for the teleportation, the group got to know Kree. After some time had passed, the Dawnbreakers met with Eltora and teleported to the air ward near the base of the ravine. As they quickly and quietly approached the tower, they noticed two manticores, construct manticores, flying in the ravine. Following alongside the mountainside, they caught eyes with the Artificer. This time it was him. It was not a simulacrum or a machine. This was the actual Artificer. The group engaged with him. Blow by blow, the Dawnbreakers worked seamlessly together to defeat the Manticores and the Artificer. With some well-placed attacks and a final devastating blow from Eclipse, the Artificer fell, but with great cost. His contingency spell went off, and a shadow barrage fell from the sky onto the party, dropping several members unconscious. They did notice a small glimpse of magical energy wisping out of the body of the Artificer into the tower, and the group began to gather themselves together to continue their journey. What would you all like to do?
So I guess
Just sitting there heavy breathing because now he's got like basically a level of exhaustion. So
Yeah, me too.
Are we rested?
I think we better.
I would appreciate it for sure. Ugh.
Fight is not over.
what do you mean it's not over?
When this one ended their last breath, something flew out of them. Went inside there.
Great. Can't these guys ever just die?
I know, it's never easy. It's always a double tap with these.
Ridiculous.
Oy.
I mean,
Oh.
it's not. This is a quadruple tap at this point.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Yeah.
This is the third time I've seen him die.
They can't
that's
have the
so-
common
so
courtesy
random
of staying dead.
No.
Yeah. It's their one job, is to stay dead. This one just doesn't like to. Well, do we have at least a moment to sort of gather ourselves, or we just? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't think it's gonna go well if we don't.
You all can give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
I've received nothing.
16?
18.
11.
26.
So as you all are sitting outside of this space, kind of catching your breath, there is no apparent danger right now. You do see that there are clouds coming in, and the somewhat gray, glooming clouds that are around are turning black. You can hear the rumblings of thunder in the distance. But right now, you feel safe.
There's got to be somewhere here we can take shelter, rest for a little bit.
Eclipse has a conflicted look on their face, but looks around at the state of everyone around them, ending their gaze on Nafako, and with a small snarl, this one wants to pursue, but even if they wanted to, they're probably long ahead of us. Probably could not track anyways. We should probably gather our strength.
If he's not dead, he's definitely going to be waiting for us.
We gave him a good walloping. It'll probably take him a second to regroup as well.
Do I have any knowledge about, I'm guessing no, but do I have any knowledge about what he's done or like his recovery period?
Give me a history or arcana check. Or religion, actually. Religion might
So
work.
are we doing a short rest? Is that what we...
I think we're figuring that out right now.
We haven't figured that out. Okay.
It's a 14 religion.
Okay. With all your training and everything about his demeanor, he seemed very lich-like.
Mm.
So, with what Eclipse had described, it sounds like he went to a phylactery. But with your understanding of the Artificer and how he is very efficient at everything, you probably can assess that you have some time, but not a lot of time.
Short rest it
So
is.
a short amount of time, not a long amount of time.
I think that's pretty clear what's going on here. I'm also going to do my second wind now just because I'll get it back once I do a short rest.
There you go.
I already used
All
mine.
right. So
We should
I
at
guess
least
I'm
step
gonna
inside to get away from the storm.
Yes.
So I
In the
did
tower where he went.
Other suggestions?
It's not storming here yet. I don't know. It seems like maybe there's 30 minutes before it gets here.
Oh, it's here already.
Oh,
This one's already getting a bit soaked.
all right.
Yeah, these
Well,
turn
we
nasty
were-
fast.
We are up against the place, right? I mean, we could probably find some sort of cover under it at
Oh,
the
yeah.
edge without really going that far in.
Yeah, you can do that.
Right inside the door, pressed
Right.
against the wall. Like
So short resting it.
Okay. So go ahead and do a short rest. So as you enter in this space, or like the outcroppings of this space, you see that this is a very large, open building, almost cathedral-like. It's very dilapidated and destroyed. Lots of very large holes in the ceilings, the floors, the walls. But something that you notice as you enter this space, you see dozens of green and blue crystals kind of growing all throughout inside of this tower. Something that, Kree, you know to be Rosari crystals. Like the ones that possibly harvested from the forest outside of your home.
Huh. I'm sorry, I was rolling dice. Where they're like built into the wall?
Yeah, they're like all over.
All over the place. Wonder what he's doing with them. Can I do a kind of like general perception check? Like, are they just like scattered around, or are they like inside of things that look like batteries?
They look like they are attached. Like they're not just kind of scattered around. Yeah, they do
just
look
kind of
like they are
in-
attached.
embedded.
Yes, that was the word I was looking for.
I guess this is how he's powering the place. I'm gonna show the crystals to everybody. These used to be up in the that desolate forest up there. They're important to us. He stole them. Can I try to pull one out of the wall? So can I see if I can get one?
I mean, you could try, but they're
way in there.
They're way in it. Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Well, these are just like our necklaces, right? Our companion necklaces.
But much larger.
Right,
Do these-
yeah.
Do these seem to give off the same energy as what was in the tower?
No, these do not give off that same like electrical energy. This is much more of a magical essence.
I remember you said when we came here the first time it felt like home, but different. And I had a moment. Does it seem like as we get closer, it's maybe the same layout as the tower I grew up in?
It very much is the tower that you grew up in.
Okay, Nafako
I mean,
is
it's aged some.
Nafako is going to be staring around with her blank white eyes that represent Elida, and just sort of like looking around in wonder and a little bit of horror.
Yeah.
Were the crystals there?
No, the crystals were not there when you grew up. That is a new addition.
As Eclipse is sitting and gathering their breath, they're watching wide-eyed Nafako and just sort of keeping an eye on them.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to do for the short rest?
Can I describe sort of what I know of this tower's layout and where?
Sure. Yeah, I mean it is the space that you're in right now is a very large open space. You felt like there were more rooms in here before, but everything's kind of been cleared out. And then there's the tower part of it that there are a lot more rooms and laboratories and things as well.
This laboratory is on the top floor. I never thought I'd see this place again.
Does it look like what we... Sorry, did you already answer that?
What's that?
The one we did go through up north?
No, it is not the same one.
Okay.
Imagine it's much smaller.
Way smaller than that one. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was production lines running in the other one.
Yeah, that was more of a facility.
Whole dragon.
That's dragon. That old thing.
That old thing. The mecha dragon.
Normal stuff.
They had said welcome home. Is it true?
Looks pretty similar. Definitely some changes.
Wait, one of yous grew up here. Would I have known that the Artificer had a daughter, or would I just know the Artificer as like a,
I think I
nameless,
told you
faceless?
last episode.
Oh, you did?
Other than
Sorry.
that, yeah, you would have known that before meeting Nafako. No.
I think I was
Then
like, let me
I
read you
opened.
into all the drama. I'm a different person. There's like one of us is the Artificer's daughter.
Right.
You're walking into a whole lot of family drama, just so you know. Sorry.
There's a lot of
There's a
information
lot of people
overload.
in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Right.
I was trying to remember. Bridget is bad at names. I can't imagine
It's
Kree is
fine.
any better. Sorry.
Yeah.
Then never mind. Delete.
I mean, it's okay. I mean, yeah. I was his daughter. I never left the tower before we became this, and Light spent most of the time that she remembered, because her memories were erased. That's Eclipse's sister. We were both trapped here together.
Out there. You saved this one's life. Why?
Me? Are you talking about-
Referring to Elida.
She sighs and looks at you, and then looks away. Because they love you. Because I've seen what my father is doing. And I guess you didn't really kill him, technically. After all.
Hard to when they've already been dead multiple times.
Yeah, he seems really good at the coming back. I guess he succeeded in becoming a lich. But
But you still care for him.
it's complicated. He's my dad. But I know what he's doing can't keep happening because he keeps hurting people, so many people.
You
These
must know a
bodies.
weakness.
Surely there's something, anything, even the smallest detail could give us something. I don't know, bad knees, anything.
GM?
How are his knees?
How are his
Um,
knees?
Roll
Are
Uh,
they
for
prone
joint
to
pain?
arrows?
I would say in this circumstance, I mean, the only person who might know something would be
Facts.
Axe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
But I even think she would be a little stumped with this because this is a little deeper out of character with his fall to darkness, essentially.
Yeah, I think he's changed. I mean, gotten worse, different. I don't know how he survived the first time. I guess we didn't really kill him the second time, and if this forms a lich, I don't know if that's new or not. But I didn't know about it when it happened the first time. I don't know what he's capable of. I mean, aside from what we've seen. I was kind of hoping that maybe I was his weakness. But he didn't attack me. It didn't stop him from attacking all of you either.
This one understands your sense of loss. They are not who you think they are.
Maybe they're exactly who I think they are. Maybe they're just a lot of different things.
We let them go on. It will only
I
cause
know.
more pain.
I know. I know what we have to do. I'm not going to stop. I didn't stop you. And
For what it's worth, as much hatred as this one holds in their heart for this man, sorry for what it does to you.
I appreciate that. Are we ready to go look for him?
Are we all rested? May not get another chance.
Think I'm as rested as I'll ever get, you know. Let's go get him.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you say we need to go look for him, you hear this deep, guttural laugh coming from inside of that space. It is dark in the space. There is a glow coming from the gems and such. Keelan, do you have the light on your shield like normal?
Oh yes.
So you kind of stand up and you look around and you hear and you see these two large like rods with electricity start to spark and glow brighter and brighter and brighter. And it makes this crackling energy and sparks and explodes in the center space where you see this very large statue. And at the base of the statue in front of it, you watch as this blue and purple energy starts to swirl around and formed back up in his form before stands the Artificer. Mr. Eddie, could you please bring us in.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Well, this bodes well.
That is pretty impressive looking.
I like
I
that
am
they're so
simultaneously
flashy.
impressed and terrified.
Me too. I'm like, wow. I'm gonna
Really
get my
like what you've
ass
done with
kicked.
the place.
Have you come here to slay me, daughter?
She just stands there a little paralyzed.
What? The cat got your tongue.
She turns purple at that. Which, no, that's just somehow been worse.
You come here with the intent to stop me, yes. To stop my progress. Well, you have a choice, daughter. You can join me and rule by my side. Or you can watch each one of your friends die.
What would you do with my friends if I joined you?
Your
I don't
friends
think-
would be spared.
And when they attack you anyway?
That is their decision.
They've already killed you twice. Are you really sure you want to take them on?
You killed a simulacrum. You haven't killed me yet.
Well, if it's you, or all of the thousands of people you've killed, then I'm afraid it's gonna have to be you.
Thousands will die, yes. But millions will live in a better world.
How can you say that when you've destroyed this plane?
All pieces of the puzzle, darling. We need a certain amount of energy to bring him back.
Marda?
You are smart.
I'm just gonna make the first
You watch as his right hand, this purple energy kind of glows.
Cool, a staring contest. I fire.
Yeah. Exactly. I was just like, dude.
Keywin, does a
get him.
21 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
You
Ooh,
watch as
ooh.
bolts of purple energy fly towards Keywin. Keywin, you take 12 points of force damage. Carrick, you can take your shot, and then everyone please roll initiative.
Why are you hitting me? I'm sitting here just minding my own business.
He knows you're the healer, Keywin. And you're in the middle, and it looked pretty.
22 to hit.
That hits.
14 points of damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Eclipse. Initiative.
Surprisingly enough, I don't think I'm going first. I rolled a 13.
Nafako.
Wow, so
I
did
rolled
I.
a 5.
Carrick, you got a 13 as well.
Exactly, yes.
Okay. Keywin,
22.
Cree,
12. Get him,
So
Keelan.
the one who gets hit in the
Get
face
him.
is like, I am going, and then everyone else is like,
You know what?
like, ooh, that looked like it hurt. Maybe I'll hang back for a
all
second.
right. So top of the order, Keywin.
Cool. I would like to cast Dawn on him.
Okay.
So it's a 30-foot radius and a 40-foot high cylinder of bright light.
Is it radiant energy?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to use a reaction for a 19. What level do you cast it at? Oh, you don't have level spells that high. So yeah, he counterspells the Dawn spell.
Cool. So I guess I'll just do nothing.
Are you staying there?
Yeah, where am I gonna go?
I don't know. Okay.
That really sucks.
Nafako, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
how does a 24 do?
24 succeeds. So you feel that he was trying to dominate you, but you're able to understand what he was about to do, and you're able to kind of fend it off for that moment. That's all he does for his turn. Eclipse.
No matter what happens from here, cannot be allowed to hurt anyone else.
Sure, there's a whole lot we can do about that.
We'll see. And with that, Eclipse is going to vanish.
Okay.
And as the invisible kitty,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to move up closer to the Artificer.
Whereabouts?
Let's say somewhere like right behind him.
Behind him?
Mhm.
Okay. So your full movement and bonus action dash?
Yep. Invisible kitty.
Swoosh.
Can you everyone give me a perception check?
Ooh. 17.
7.
Okay.
7.
Eclipse? Cree?
Oh, I didn't know you wanted to include me in that. 27.
27. Okay. You're muted, Cree.
Sorry, 15.
15. So Keywin and Eclipse, you notice as the Artificer standing here, as Eclipse goes behind him, that very subtle.
The Artificer notices him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I figured as much. Had to try.
But doesn't turn, continues to focus on what he's focusing on. And your turn?
Yep.
Carrick.
I'm gonna start shooting.
Okay.
It's just my thing. 24 to hit
That hits.
for 11 points of damage. I get the second attack within that action. 22 to hit with 18 points of damage.
18, got it.
I will. Jesus. I will second wind
Okay.
and use that to heal myself 1d10 plus 9. And that is my turn.
Okay. Cree. Are you staying there, Carrick?
Yep.
I think Kree is going to fly up. And Yeah, I mean, all she knows is slicing boys, so she's gonna fly up on him again.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to, for the first attack, use one of my superiority die to do a goading attack.
Oh, okay.
See if I hit. Oh, also, is it too late to say that I have been doing my 1 minute observation, my know your enemy thing, or
No,
since
that's
we're in
fine.
combat?
I mean,
Okay.
he was monologuing, so that was
That's what I
fine.
figured. I'd super like to know his AC.
This is why you don't monologue.
No, I
his
love
AC
monologues.
His AC is 21.
Come on. Sick. All right, great. I'm gonna swing my sword at him. Hopefully at his face. Let's see, that might make it. Sorry, you said it was a 21.
Hopefully at his face.
Hopefully at his face. So that is actually a 21 exactly.
That hits.
Perfect. All right. And with my goading attack, sorry, I can add it to the damage roll. You have to make a wisdom saving throw DC 17 for me, please, while I roll that damage.
That is a 19.
19. Rats, he passes. But I do get extra damage on him. So, hey, so that is 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. 21 points of damage on that first thwack. And then the second thwack. 17 on the die, so that is a 27? 27? Yeah, no, 17, 18, 19, 20, 26, sorry.
Okay.
I'm good at math sometimes, but today is not the day. And that's only extra 7 points of damage on there. And then she is going to move around behind him if she can.
Okay.
To be close to her, close-ish to her friend, the Invisible Kitty.
Okay.
And that is all she wrote.
Okay. And Nafko.
Okay, how far away is he?
I can tell you. From you specifically, 45 feet.
Okay. Well, you gave me that 50-foot flying speed with my Aarakocra component, so Nafko's eyes blink and they turn red, which is Ray, the tiefling, and the wings sprout from her back and she flies straight at him. She says, Retzikor, the fact that I am here in this home, this place that you made me think I could have a family, for you is more than I ever could have wanted. She will take 2 attacks.
Okay.
And she will miss with both of them. And bonus action. I'm gonna cast let's think about this. I am gonna cast Shield of Faith on Kree.
Okay.
Oh, thanks awfully.
Get a +2 bonus to your AC.
Hey, yeah.
Okay.
Hard to hit the bird. Hard to hit the bird.
Got it.
And I end my turn.
Okay. He's going to use a legendary action to do a paralyzing touch on you. Please make a con save.
Me?
Does that
Advantage on this one.
sorry, does that count as a a melee that I can impose disadvantage on? Because while wielding a shield, a creature that I see attacks a target other than me within 5 feet, I can use my reaction to impose disadvantage on that.
If it was a melee attack, this is a.
This is not, even though it's a touch.
It's a saving throw.
It's a saving
It's a
throw.
spell.
Sorry. My fault.
We didn't get any lucker and spell this week yet,
Not
did
Get
we?
that Mage Slayer.
Not yet. All right. Well, that's a
Get Mage
17.
Slayer.
It's a what?
A 17.
17 just failed.
I know. Yeah, I figured.
So he reaches out, silly daughter, and you watch as his hand touches Nafiko's armor, and she lights up like a Christmas tree, and she takes 17 points of cold damage. She locks up and hits the ground, paralyzed.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just make you not fly anymore. Okay. That ends his turn. It is now the top of the order back to Kewen.
Can't get to Nafiko with all my movement, I assume.
What's your movement?
30.
30. No, you'd get to like at the base of the stairs.
So I will move to the base of the stairs and cast second level guiding bolt on this dum-dum.
Okay.
Oh, I guess also because I am incapacitated with the paralyzed.
That's a
Can't.
28 to hit.
Oh, that hits. But it... Can't move or speak. Fails. Would you lose concentration though?
So includes the incapacitation. Creature can't take actions or reactions, and casting. Being incapacitated or killed, you lose concentration on the spell if you are incapacitated.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
That's 20 radiant.
Ouch.
Nice.
He didn't like that. Give me a perception.
Me?
Mhm.
That's a net 20. So 20.
Nat 20. Yeah, he really didn't like that. He took a little bit more radiant than you did.
Sure wish I could have cast Dawn.
That's why he counterspelled it. He wasn't having any of that. Okay.
How much can I pay to get my 5th level spell? I'm kidding.
We're gonna do pay to win. I like that.
No,
That?
don't put that.
We'll play this game. So full movement up there. Action guiding bolt. He is now glowing. Next melee attack has advantage. Bonus action.
I would like to get one of my 2nd level spell slots back from harnessing my divine power.
Okay. It is now his turn. You know, I was actually working on a mechanic a while back that just needs more development, where a spellcaster could sacrifice multiple levels of spells. Like, I think it was like 2 above. So like if you wanted a 5th level back, you'd have to sacrifice, 7 levels of spells and you would get a 5th back or something like that, which is very complicated. And
Sounds complicated.
but it would be kind of cool if you could do that. Like if you could take like an action and just like harness that energy and then kill 3
Sure.
2nd levels and a 1st level or something. Anyway. Okay, it's his turn. It is his turn. Yep, he's gonna be that guy.
Of course he is.
You're gonna watch as this globe engulfs his whole body of this rippling energy, and he kind of just hovers a little bit off the ground and stays right there. And that is his turn. It is now Eclipse.
Hate him.
Do I have any sort of inclination as to what this globe is?
You can do an Arcana check.
I certainly tried. That'll be a 13.
13. Not really. And I'm reading this real quick.
Eddie thinks he knows what it is. Eclipse probably has no clue.
Interesting. That's what I get for casting spells I'm not 100% on. Yeah, I think it only affects spells currently.
Well, in either case, so here's a question.
Yes.
If a melee attacking question already has advantage, does Guiding Bolt give it triple advantage? I had to ask. Because I feel bad because I technically already have advantage and I think I'm gonna end up
But
burning
you
it
you
anyway.
actually don't, because he has foresight on him, so you can't sneak, you can't flank on him. So then you would have advantage from the guiding bolt only.
Even if I'm invisible?
He knows you're there though. That's the problem.
That's fair.
Yeah, he has true sight as well.
Well, shucks. So that means that I already don't get advantage. My advantage gets canceled out, but then Guiding Bolt doesn't give advantage either.
No, you do get advantage from guiding bolt.
Got it. Okay.
Got it.
Cool.
If you
Yeah,
move at this point, you would get advantage still, but he just knows where you stopped moving, and then is focused on something else now.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and roll a 19 for a crit. So I'll take that. And I believe that would I be correct in assuming that our friend is still undead?
He is. Yes.
Cool. So that'll be 70 off of that.
Okay.
7, 15, 5, 6, 56, 42. So that would be 102 from Invisible Kitty.
1, 2. Wait a second.
Oh, sorry, I matched that wrong. That's 112.
Yeah, so it does work. 112. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Just a glowing purple sword just comes from the shadows. Just
Okay.
I don't suppose any of that's radiant damage.
Let's see if I can maintain
it's all slashing,
concentration on
unfortunately.
maintain concentration on my globe of invulnerability.
Well, get to see if a plus 40 to
No. I even rolled a natural 20. No. I rolled for 5 and I just wasted that. So the globe flickers away and
And
he turns towards you.
And from the invisible spot, although I'm sure that he sees me anyway, you've long ago lost the right to call them father.
Okay. Bonus action?
Well, my gut instinct says I want a bonus action hide, but I have a feeling that's a futile effort since
So-
he's staring right at me.
Give me a perception check.
How's a 13 do you?
So 13, as he turns around, he looks right at Cree.
Okay.
And then he hears your voice and he does one of these.
Cool. So we're going to adjust our position, since that seems like we have a window of opportunity for that. And I'll use the hide action for that.
Where do you want to go?
Since he was kind enough to turn around, let's go ahead and do a little swoop and go on behind him again.
Swoop. Okay. Roll a stealth check. Never mind. Your bonus is you can roll a natural 1 and beat what I just rolled.
Okay, that's
Um,
fair. I mean,
okay.
I can tell you I rolled a 26 if you really want me to.
No, I don't. I rolled a 6 perception, so I didn't see shit.
That's fair.
Okay, that is your turn, Carrick.
All right. He moves up a little bit and starts shooting.
Okay, Like here?
I put a little mark on there. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Let me see where. Yeah, that's right. That's great. Okay. It's using precision attack. It's a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
And he will take 17 points of damage. And a 26 to hit. He'll take 15 more points of damage. I will use my second wind to get some health back, which ended up being maxed, and so that is 19 back. And I am done. Thank you.
Okay. 3.
When he spins around to make us eye contact with her, she's gonna like wind up, blow him a kiss, and smack him across the face.
Okay.
But since she has a beak, I guess it's just like clack. I don't know. Birds can't kiss, I guess.
Unless if you're a cartoon bird.
That's true. Good. Do I have advantage because guiding bolt or anything?
No, Eddie used them.
No, only Eddie. Great.
Yeah.
Banging. All right, so that is only an 18 on the first one.
Misses.
So whiff. And then yeah, that's only a 12 on the second one. Whiff.
Yeah.
I think yeah, she's gonna save her action surge. Never mind. She is gonna kind of maybe try to like get a little bit away from him. She whiffed twice after a kind of shit-eating grin sort of mood. She knows she's in for the hurt. So yeah, I'd like to move her off to the side a little bit.
But still within melee?
Yeah, I want to stay within melee.
Okay.
I just kind of don't want to be right in front of him.
Sure. Nafako. At the end of your turn, you can make a save again.
Before. $24 con save.
Oh yeah, you are no longer
Nice.
paralyzed at the end.
I
of
don't
your
have to. I don't have to do a spell slot. Do restoration.
Yeah, I rolled real bad that first time.
That is helpful. Okay. At the end of your turn, he is going to
Just repent and leave us all alone.
Stop it.
You're gonna
Accurate.
go home.
We all have tea after this.
Yeah.
Kree. Can you make a con save for me?
Realize
certainly
you've made a
can.
terrible, terrible mistake.
Is Kree within 10 feet of me?
No, because she's also flying.
I'm on the other side.
Yeah.
Sorry, the saves. So that is a 22.
22
Con save.
succeeds, so you take half. So you only take 41 points of necrotic damage
Dope.
as he points at you and die next time.
In a little bit.
Okay, that's his legendary action. Now back to Kiwin.
All right, seeing Nafako start to not be paralyzed, I am going to. I guess I'm gonna do another guiding bolt.
Okay.
I will say the rogue appreciates this very much.
Yeah, because then you get to buzz out some crazy damage. That is a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits. No, that misses. That just misses. Sorry.
All right.
Okay. That ends
Cool.
your turn. It is now his turn. He doesn't like Doesn't like any of this.
Well, we don't like any of what he's doing, so there.
Yeah.
Ha,
Yeah.
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 I don't like you either.
Wow. He's going to bonus action.
Just watch yourself.
He's going to Misty Step to right about there.
Oh,
And
you jerk.
everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, well, Eclipse is within 10 feet of me for sure.
Eek.
I will not succeed on this, but
Oh, no, Kree, you don't actually get hit. So
Oh.
Kree, you're out of it.
Nice. For once.
You said
I
I
got
get
a
I get the
22.
magical Nafago help.
you do.
Yes.
Wait, so what am I rolling? I'm sorry.
A dex save.
Dex.
Oh,
That's a 15 for me.
25.
15 for you, Lizzie. Okay.
Yeah, fail.
Eclipse. Carrot?
23.
Okay.
I got very confused there. It's actually a 16.
16.
I got
Okay.
a higher roll than Eclipse.
So,
You did.
Nafako and Carrick, you take 44 points of fire damage.
Ah,
Kiwin and Eclipse take half.
I
it's hard for me
lipstick
because I'm
none.
fire resistant,
definitely
baby.
feel like I should be resistant to fire, but it's fine.
Because this
That's
was
the
an
first
air-
thing I'm buying when we get to city.
No, but like just because like I deal with fire so much, but
True.
it's fine.
Because this was a dex-based AoE attack
I
that I
know.
saved, I'm going to evade that. Thank you.
I love and hate rogues. All right. That ends his turn.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
quick
Hmm?
question. Is he within 60 feet of me still?
Yeah.
All right. Reaction. While Ray is still in charge, Hellish Rebuke. 2d10 fire damage coming his way if I. Yeah, and then he has to make a dex saving throw.
Oh my
So
god.
19.
It's so offensive when you roll no to critical dice. It's so offensive.
It's so mean. It just like really twists the
It
knife.
really hurts.
It's beautiful, but it's very
Great.
painful.
Well, then I rolled almost max damage. Is 19 fire damage. Woo!
Okay. So, 19 fire damage. Got it. Hang on. Let me write
In
that down.
hell.
Okay, exclamation point critical, enter in our critical dice giveaway, by the way. That was your reaction. Eclipse.
Oh, we're not too fond of the fact that our target just moved, so we're gonna go ahead and change that. So we're gonna get bonus action dash and get ourselves back into melee of this. Oh.
Got it.
Is guiding bolt still active on them?
Guiding bolt net didn't hit.
Oh, it
Didn't
didn't
hit,
hit, but you
that's
do
right.
have advantage because he did not see you do that.
Oh, wonderful. I'll still take it then. Does a 27 hit?
No. Yes, no.
I have to ask. You never know.
You know, one time I'm gonna make like a window where it just doesn't hit. Like it doesn't hit from like 20 to like 23 or something, or
Oh,
it does hit
jeez.
from 20 to 23. So if you do it too well, you actually miss.
Oh man, that would
Overcompensate.
just be rude.
He
Let's
did
see,
it so good, but 10 feet behind them.
So good, but 10 feet behind them. 37, 45.
Okay.
Be one way to balance the like extra good weapons that you give us. If you roll 2.
You do too much damage.
I roll
Balance that.
so good, I'm overconfident that I.
Cool items I give myself. That's your attack. Bonus action dash.
Yeah, the bonus action was his dash, so that's it.
Monsieur Carrick.
Okay, I am shooting,
Shooting. Rootin' tootin' shooting.
and that's a crit. Okay, so that means that
Yeah.
disregard this roll, right?
Yeah, because it
'cause that's-
automatically gives you something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I do it again, but only 2 this time. So there we go. So it's 24 plus 16 is 40. 30. Wait. 24, 16. Yeah, that's 40.
40, yeah.
40 points of damage on that hit there, man.
Okay.
Good shot.
Second shot.
And then I'm gonna use my Indomitable. Wait, no, I can't use that. Never mind. That's for a failing. Let's use the superiority. And let's do precision. Oh, perfect. Let's see. Oh, nope, that's only 19 to hit.
Nope, 19 misses. Okay.
And on I will action search
Okay.
and attack again, which is the 2 attacks, correct?
No, it's just yes.
For action
Yes.
surge it is. It's just for
Yes.
haste. It's not.
For haste, it's not. Yeah. Action surge.
Okay. It's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice, 24 points of damage.
Okay.
That's gonna use another. 8. That makes it 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
And that was my action surge. And that is it. That's all I could do.
Okay. Cree.
All right. She is gonna actually turn on her haste ring. Boop. And then she is going to return to melee range on him. And for this, because I just engaged the ring now, I only have 2 attacks, right? Not the third.
You're not using the ring?
I am using the ring. I just engaged
you
it,
get
which
one.
takes an action, right?
It was a bonus action to engage it, and you get 1 extra attack.
1 extra attack. Okay, great. So I get three attacks this time because that was my bonus action. Okay. I promise I know how to play fighters. I'm gonna engage that and get up on him and swing. So for the first attack, come on, baby. All right, let's see. So that is a 23 to hit with the first one.
Hits.
All right. So that is 10 on the first attack. Second attack. That's another 23 to hit. It's 14 both times.
Okay.
Alright. That's only 6 on that second one. And then the third attack. Alright. That is 22? 22. Sorry, math is hard today, guys. And that's only another 7. So, yeah, 35 points total.
Okay.
And then, yeah, she's gonna try to get behind him again.
Okay.
And I'll stay in melee range, and that's all I do.
Okay.
Just keep scratching that lich.
Scratching that
Okay.
lich.
Okay,
Someone put it on a t-shirt.
Okay, so Nafako, I still red, is going to run at the Artificer to swing with her mace if she can.
Okay. Yep, go for it.
Oh my god. Ray cannot hit. She is just swinging. You locked me in a cage for years. You used me in the experiment on your daughter. You are sick. Just swinging and missing. And I will end my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action.
I like the sound of that.
He's gonna look at you. Two things. First, I need a wisdom save.
It's a 20.
20. Okay, so it succeeds, but I still need you to do your personality roll.
Okay.
As he says, "Your life was meaningless. Let my daughter speak."
Glip comes out.
Oh no!
You don't talk to Miss Ray like that. You're a bad man.
Bad man.
Aww.
Now I need you to make a con save.
Oh god.
Now I feel bad.
Oh Glib.
You should.
Tell him, Glip. You tell him.
That's an 18.
We're gonna do
con.
another campaign, like a spin-off where everyone plays one of Nafako's characters.
That would be so funny.
Oh, that could be the new choice is yours. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
I mean, or you just play as Nafako, but instead you are competing to roll to control the one character.
Oh my god, it's one character. That's insane. All right, sorry, go ahead. Con
Okay.
save.
18.
18 just succeeds.
All right.
So you take half of math.
That was a lot of click-clacks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Unholy about it.
That was 48 click clack, so 24 necrotic.
Okay.
As he like casts his hand and you watch as purple green energy comes off and like this essence of death comes towards you. You start to breathe it in and you kind of fight it off. That ends his legendary action, and then it is now Kiwin's turn.
Kiwin is going to cast 4th level Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
$27 to hit.
It hits.
Thank you.
How much damage was it?
That's gonna be 31.
31 damage. Nice.
Do any of my friends look particularly hurt?
Physically or emotionally?
I'm like half, but I'm okay.
Kiwin is not equipped to help anyone emotionally.
I mean, we don't want to talk about the emotional damage that is going on within.
So
This-
physically.
That's who I was referring to, but yes.
Yeah.
Physically.
Like 50-50.
Couple bruises, I'm fine.
Who's closest to her? Oh, she'll
Plus, I don't think he can see me anyway.
she'll bonus action healing word Nafako then.
Okay.
Tank lights.
Eight.
Okay.
8 healing for you.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
It's my turn. So, whoever attacks him next gets advantage because of the guiding bolt.
Mm-hmm. Does a 19 or a 20 hit keep?
Can I see that he's attacking me?
Yeah, he's getting ready to, he's casting a spell at you.
I would have done warding flare on one of those.
Okay.
But to answer your question, 20 hits, 19 does not.
Got it. Do you know what the outcome is
What?
when you cast Warding Flare? Like, would you
No,
know?
it
was
just
gonna miss?
causes it just causes disadvantage.
Got it. So would you have done it on the first one or the second one?
I mean, I would like to do it on the second one, but that's up to you.
Well, I did re-roll it and I rolled higher for the second one, so regardless it hit. I was just curious.
Okay.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I mean, if I had to make any saving throw, wisdom saving throw would be the one I would choose.
And we
So
still have
that
advantage from hero
is-
feast, right?
You should, yeah. Advantage.
Oh. Not gonna
Okay,
that-
so it's still a 28.
Okay. So you
I
watch
have a
it,
plus 10, so.
and he throws this ball of flame at you, and you watch as it spirals around, and as it starts to get closer and closer, the flame burns off, and this green-purple skull shoots out, and it kind of hits you in the face. And for a moment, you see like a flash of like your brother in danger, and your Mima in danger, and Nak in danger, and you, like all these nightmares start to kind of cloud your mind, but you're able to kind of shrug it off, and you take 19 points of necrotic damage.
Plus some additional emotional damage.
I mean, at least you're not frightened. So, like, you ain't scared of him, so.
Ain't scared of me.
I'm scared of you.
Uh,
I ain't
and
afraid of no
By the end-
ghosts.
Yeah, by the end of this fight, we're all gonna be physically fine, but mentally scarred.
Oh, seriously.
Eclipse, it is your turn.
All right. Catching the bright light of the guiding bolt. I see my opening. Thank you, human. Does a 21 hit?
Just hits.
Great. I barely saw my opening, and it still works. I'll take it.
I see it. I see it.
I think it's there. I mean, it's kind of brighter in this spot. Okay. Math. That'll be 2, 9, 39, 45. 45 damage.
No.
No.
Just no? Okay.
I remember once I was doing a Wounded Warrior game, and I did like it was like 22 to hit or something. And he just said no, and like I was so like confused. like not no like no it hit and then it was a damage actually. That's what it was. I said it
Just
was a bunch
no.
of damage. He said
No.
no, and then I just took me literally like 2 minutes to process that. Like, no, yes.
What do you no.
Like, you don't get to say no to that.
Eclipse, I need you to make a save.
Of course you do.
I just wanted you to laugh to feel really good about yourself to make it
Mhm.
charisma.
Oh, goody. That's my favorite kind of save.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I rolled well.
Are you within 10 feet of me?
Am I within 10 feet of you?
Yes.
Cool. So that turns that 19 into a 24.
Okay.
Thank
It is-
you, Paladin.
Are you staying where you are?
Did I move last turn? I'm trying to remember.
No, you haven't
Yes,
moved.
last turn was the turn that I moved here to
Yeah,
get
you
the
haven't moved
attack.
yet.
So I'm going to have to stay where I'm at.
Carrick.
Get my feline agility back.
All right. I am, as usual, firing on this dude.
Okay.
I'm going to have to put some superiority on that for precision attack. That is a 21 to hit.
It hits. Just hits.
Okay, wonderful. 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
21 to hit. Okay. I miss with the second.
Okay.
And I will. What will I do? I think I'm actually. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm done. Sorry.
Kree. Nafiko on deck.
As Carrick shoots things, Kree stabs things. So she's going to hit him with her big sword. Probably 3 times. That is a nat 20 on that first one.
Yeah. Get him.
So sorry, I always forget this. It's double damage dice.
Max damage, and you roll again.
Max damage. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that is. So 13. So 21 points of damage on that first hit. And then
Eclipse is like meow 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 meow.
meow, meow. He's like, where's that coming from?
Meow, 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 meow.
The second one's only a 12, so she whiffs the second one.
Okay.
But number 3, 15 on the die, so 24 to hit.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Well, the damage on the third one is 7, 8, 10. So it's another 12 damage on that one. But also, when I get a nat 20 with my long sword of sharpness, I get to possibly lop off a limb. Oh, and they also take an extra 14 damage. So that is 34 on that first hit. And let me see.
I already like this long sword of sharpness.
Me too. I want to take his arm.
I mean, he's got extra arms to spare, so.
He does. I want to.
Yes.
I want to
forgot
take
about
him.
that. Let's make him look like this mini. Let's take off 2 arms. Let's go.
Yeah. Right. I have to roll
You've
another
got
20
too many.
to do
We're gonna
so.
downsize a little here.
All right. It's my critical die, so we'll see how. It's not good. It's only a 3 on the second one, so I don't take any limbs, but I do get the extra. I get the extra 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Yep. So, sorry, 30.
Off go.
All right.
No.
So,
Sorry.
big gray eyes looking up at the necromancer. No more kids strapped on tables. No more stealing from parents. Nope. And nope. Glib continues. I continue to whip.
We totally hate Karens.
Oh, Glib.
I'm the greatest warrior in Rakataka Village. I will take you down. As he just continues to completely swing wildly. And that will end my turn.
Glip, you are worthless.
You're worthless.
Did you make another con save?
Con save? Oh no.
Incorporating you and my daughter has made her worthless as well.
You're mean. That's a 12 con save. I rolled a 2.
Oh no.
I know indeed.
You're gonna take 39 points of necrotic damage.
All right, I would.
2 layer actions or legendary actions.
I would like to use my reaction to use my channel divinity to rebuke the violent,
Oh.
and he will take. He must make a wisdom saving throw.
29.
Okay, so he succeeds. He will take half of the damage he just dealt to me is radiant damage. So
Was
it's
it that
19.
again?
He's going to take 19 radiant damage.
19. But he takes more than that. Math hurts my brain. It's funny because in Middle Earth we're using Roll20, but we're using like special sheets for Middle Earth that don't have like automatic math for hit points, and it's like the first time in a really long time I'm like, I took 12 points, carry the like. It's so embarrassing. Like
It's like, yeah, it's like.
when like
old
combat's
school. You have
going, you're all nervous. You're like, I don't know what 4 + 4 means. Ah, sorry.
When did basic
yeah.
arithmetic become so hard?
I have to
The
count
goddess
on
doesn't like you.
I have to
says
count on my
Glib.
fingers every single time I do damage. Every single time. I'm
Which
like,
is why
what?
it's funny when we watch Duke City because you and GW are both doing the same thing.
Like tap it on the yeah.
The fingers, yeah.
Mhm.
And they only go up to 12 in that game. I'm like,
Amazing.
Yeah. So, yeah. The goddess
so-
says she doesn't like you. Glib. He rebukes the violent.
Oh, good.
So much love for Clip.
I love it so much. Okay, so real quick, everybody who's jumping in, exclamation point critical to enter in our critical dice giveaway. We'll be giving away that when we come back from break here shortly. It is the top of the 5th round. Kiwin, what would you like to do?
That's a good question. Out of 5th level, out of 4th level, we're going to 3rd. I think I'm going to continue with what's been working and go Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
25 to hit.
Hits.
I apologize in advance for all the salivating Eclipse might be doing from all this advantage you're giving him.
The
25
ground is
radiant
now
damage.
slick.
25 radiant
See, sometimes it pays for the cleric to go first.
damage. Sometimes.
But
It is now his
I'm
turn.
not complaining.
Let's think about this. Let's think about this. I need everyone to make an intelligence saving throw.
What?
Ugh.
That is the worst.
Decidedly not my strong suit.
I am not an intelligent person.
Don't forget, if you're within 10 feet of me,
I'm
Uh,
not. Got a 7.
17.
17. Okay.
19.
The smartest I've ever felt.
12.
Okay.
Clearly have a negative one.
So, am I still within 10 feet of Nafako?
I'll give it to you.
Cool, so that'll bring me up to a 15?
No. So, first and foremost, everybody but Nafako, you're going to take 18 points of psychic damage. And then we're going to do this
I'm
real
almost
quick
dead.
like Eclipse. I need you to make an attack with advantage against Nafako.
Oh, shite.
Oh boy.
Oh, I
My
don't like
rival's
this.
coming for me right
I
now.
don't like this at all.
You watch as he goes, enough of this. Zarafin, give me power. And you watch as all of this essence and green and purple essence comes from the ground. And you watch as it kind of fills your mind and you see all these voices and like ethereal ghosts of undead creatures kind of filling this space. What was your attack?
Away! It's away from me! 23.
That hits. Make sure you get that sneak attack.
Yes, I am. But it does not get the plus 2d10. Oh my god, Nafako, I am so sorry. Why do I have to now roll high numbers? Let's see, so that'll be...
Ah, the fun of D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Where you're forced to turn on your friends.
37.
Nafako
Oh, wait.
falls to the ground.
When it's like you're attacking your friend and you're like, oh great, and it's you roll the best you've ever rolled. You're like, what the?
It never fails.
Nafako falls to the ground, instantly stabilized by her periaptic wound closures.
Okay. Okay. So that was Eclipse. Carrick, I need you to take a shot with advantage against Keelan.
Keelan's dead.
Okay. $25 to hit.
Okay.
Yep.
20 points of damage.
Dead.
Okay. Is light a concentration spell?
I don't believe it is.
Okay.
Nope.
I'll leave it on. Okay. So that's you. That's you. Kree, I need you to make an attack with advantage against Eclipse.
Alrighty. He's
Just out of
invisible
curiosity,
now.
yeah, I was gonna say, would that be disadvantage or just
I
normal
get
attack because it's disadvantage? It might even out to just a regular attack.
No,
Does he
no,
have,
that
like,
makes
true
it
sight or
really
something?
good. That makes a really good thing. Give
Which
me a
I did roll for
perception check.
concentration. I kept
That was great.
Do you
concentration.
need a perception check?
Yeah. Coincidentally, Kiwin doesn't have to kill anybody because she's already down. That's a pro.
So nice for Kiwin.
Yay!
Kiwin's the one good one. Alright, so
I mean, it's the one who saved.
that is an 18
18.
to look for him.
The DC was a little higher, so you saw something hit Nafako when you watched Nafako drop. But you fly towards Carrick.
I'm gonna get him.
Yep. So roll with attack with advantage. For that.
Alrighty, and I did reread my sword of sharpness. So it says when I attack an object with this magic sword. So that's not a person, right?
Say it again?
When I attack an object with this magic sword and hit, maximize your weapon damage dice against the target.
No.
No. Okay.
That's an object. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not a person. Great, cool. So that's a 27 to hit.
That hits.
Alrighty. Oops, wrong. So that is 12 points of damage for you, my friend.
Okay.
And do I take all my attacks against him or just one?
No, just one.
Sick.
Okay. Carrick, you're still up or down?
Still up.
Okay. This ends the Lich's turn. Artificer is done, and it goes to Eclipse. So as these nightmares start to kind of wear off, you look and you watch as you're holding this blade, and you are like all the memories of what just happened seconds ago comes through your mind that you just downed Nafako.
I immediately drop my sword on the ground. No! Nafako! I immediately search through her to see if she has any potions or anything on her.
Give me an investigation check.
How does a... Oh, that is not the right page. How's a 10 to you?
You take your action and quickly look around, and you're just so frantic that Nafako is unconscious by your hand. You can't find if she does or not. That is your action.
I'm gonna immediately go to my headset. Nafako's down. Anyone have any potions? Anything?
I don't think I have anything.
I have a bag of holding. I don't think there's anything in it though, right? Rats. Yep.
Okay, bonus action movement.
I am frantically trying to figure out what to do. Nope.
Okay.
I'm just hanging out with Nafako, trying to figure out how the hell to bring her back.
Okay, Carrick.
I am firing on him as usual.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not gonna do. Let's see if this helps. Yes. That will make it a 21 to hit.
The 21 hits, just hits.
7 points of damage. Wow, that was really lame. And I fire again.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, god damn it. 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
And I will rally. And who can I see near me?
You have Kree right in front of you.
All right, so I just I rally and she gets, let's see, equal to superiority and +1. So that would be, she gets 4 points of temp hit points.
Nafako does?
No, Kree.
Kree.
Right in front of me, right? Is that what you said?
Oh yeah.
Well, so Kree is alive in front of you. Keywin
Yeah.
is unconscious next to you.
Oh, well, it's
Got her.
temp hit points. I don't know how that works, but yes, I'll give it to her.
It would, I think that bumps
Give
you
him-
up.
I think you rolled last time that it does.
Yeah. So yeah,
I
you
did
would
it
bump
to
Keywin
Nafako
before.
last time.
How much?
4.
I'll take it.
Okay. Kree.
I'm going to, from my vantage point from the air, I'm going to pat Carrick on the head and be like, "Sorry about the shot, mate." And then I'm going to rally as my bonus action.
Okay.
Nafako, just kind of like, wee, wake up, smell the combat. All right, and you, Nafako gets, 6 points of healing, temporary points. I think Kree's gonna try something. Can she fly over to the closest cluster of crystals and see what happens if she smashes a crystal? I'm figuring
Sure.
if it's powering the thing, maybe this will...
No, you can give me a history check if that was your question.
Oh,
You
yeah,
would
that's my
you would
question.
know, as long as you don't
I'd know.
think this.
Sick. Okay. She's not really a kind of books bird. Yeah, that's a +1. We're gonna see how we do. Maybe not that bad. 16?
16. You know that his power is coming from something else. Looking at the crystals, you know that they do have magical essence in them, but the Rosari crystals of the Air Ward are very different and very particular.
Okay.
You would actually know that those crystals were used to move this tower.
To move the tower. Okay. Well then she's not gonna do that. She's gonna get up on the Lich and try to kill the Lich.
I'm the cut a lich.
I'm gonna cut a Lich. All right. So the first one was a 19 to hit. So who with?
Misses.
Oh.
If you came behind him, you would have advantage because he is engaged with Nafako and Eclipse.
Oh, I bet I'd go behind him. If you'd let
Does
me.
the cat groveling on the ground count? Nope, I'm not going to argue it.
Well, he was engaged with Nafako. He's very much paying attention to his girlfriend.
Oh, Kree has a history of getting behind people, so can I roll that?
No, you can roll a second attack. You can roll advantage. You have then.
It's exactly as you think it is. It's exactly what you think
Family
it
friendly
is.
show, I know.
All right. So the next attack with advantage is a 22 to hit.
Hits.
All right.
Did you miss with the first attack?
I did miss with the first attack.
Okay.
Yeah. Either way, it was like a whiff. So that is 9 points damage on that second attack. And then third attack. Hey, that's a nat 20!
Woo,
Let's see if I
baby.
can take an arm. Let's see if she can take an arm.
Meow, meow, meow,
Meow, meow, meow, meow.
After all, he has got 2 to spare.
After all, yeah, he doesn't need those. He doesn't need those ones.
So go and kick his derriere.
I'm gonna. Sorry, 8, 9, 10.
Sorry, the rogue went bard for a moment there.
14. And sorry.
There'll always be a bit of bard.
Woo! Alright, so that is.
Just wait for you to
20.
get the last name of Bard.
22 points of damage on that third attack, and then let me see if I can take an arm. It's a 7. I can't take an arm.
Okay, that's fair.
One of these days, though. One of these days.
Nafko.
I want that iron from my mantle.
Okay, Nafako is going. So as she like blinks her eyes open, and her eyes are white, and as they focus, like she's dazed, and she looks up and says, "Papa," and then remembers what's going on and stands up. As Elida once again reappears and takes over. She holds her mace, but she hesitates. Can't you just stop? And she's gonna cast Sanctuary on herself.
Okay.
Okay. And yeah, she'll end her turn. But she's gonna step in front of Eclipse.
Okay. Where's my mouse? All right. Steps in front of Eclipse. Okay. That ends your turn. Top of the order, Keywin.
I'm not making death saves. Wow. I am going to use my action to drink my greater healing potion.
Okay.
That's 44.
Mm-hmm. If you're using your action, it's full. 44 plus 4.
Oh, yeah, so 20 hit points back to me. Who else? Who's near me that is hurting?
Everyone?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember where everybody's at.
Um,
I can't tell.
Eric's the closest.
Yeah, Carrick's probably the closest.
All right, so I'm going to bonus action healing word to Carrick.
Okay.
Which is 9 hit points back.
Okay.
And then if I could just walk around this little wall to my right, so I'm not just standing right there on the steps. Yep,
Okay.
perfect.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he is going to use a legendary action to Misty Step, probably here. And then at the end of his legendary turn, he is going to cast a spell towards Eclipse.
Does he actually see me, or is he guessing where I'm at?
He does see you. So you watch as this energy comes up into his hand, and he's getting ready to cast a spell.
I mean, if Nafako can, she'd like to try and take this, like, the damage or, like, whatever it is, assuming it's a damaging spell.
Okay. Give me a d20 roll.
Okay, that went off the table. Roll. 19!
I rolled an 18.
Oh.
So he goes to cast a spell and he looses it. But Nafako jumps in front. Just have to do that because it's cool. So you watch as he have enough of this. She is weak because of you. Die. And he casts a spell and you watch as it spirals through the air coming towards Eclipse, this burst of arcane necrotic energy, and it flies towards him. And as it flies towards him, Nafako jumps in front of the spell, hits her in the chest. Instantly, you watch her go, and he casts Power Word Kill.
No.
And Nafuko's body goes limp and hits the ground. No. What did you do? No. And he just freezes. And that ends his turn. Eclipse.
I feel for a pulse or any sign of life.
Nothing.
Oh, would you do this?
It was meant for you.
How could you do this to your own daughter? Light. Monster. You monster! And I'm gonna charge at him.
Okay. You have advantage on the attack.
Well, clearly we're in a blind rage right now, because that's only a 19 to hit.
With advantage?
Hmm?
Okay. So the first one misses.
Oh, there's more than one attack?
Miss your turn. So you have an action attack or bonus action attack.
This is true. Yep, screw it. Sword misses. Grab with the other hand the dagger out and try to backswing in. Which, that unfortunately misses as well. We're furious. We're missing.
Okay. Carrick.
Okay. I am screaming, find some electricity or something. Isn't she almost damn near a robot? And I start firing.
Okay.
Wow.
That's all Carrick. That's all Carrick understands, really. Sadly, it is a miss because it's only an 18.
This is.
And
Second
he
attack.
fires again. And going for precision. That will make it a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
And 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. Okay.
I think that's all I can. Oh, I can do the what is it? Not second wind, rally. I can do rally again. So somebody near me that needs it, I can give them temp HP.
Okay.
I will tell you it is a whopping 11 points of temp HP. Whoever I can see closest to me.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
The Keywin's right behind you.
Oh, well then I guess Keywin gets it.
Okay. I need
I look back and I go, "Come on, kid."
con save Eclipse as he uses his legendary actions to cause you pain.
Well, that's gonna come out to a 6.
32 points of necrotic damage.
I will half that because of my sword.
Okay. It is now
You've done.
Kree.
Does it look like I guess this would be a history or an arcana check, but the two glowy electrical towers, do they look like the possible source of his power?
They look like a source of a source of power, yes, and you see that the beams of electrical energy is going back towards this shield on that statue.
I think Kree is gonna try to destroy one of those towers.
Okay.
And that
the tower or the shields?
I might as well go straight for the source, I suppose. I'll hit the shield.
Okay.
I have less of a chance of being electrocuted then.
Yeah, because you wouldn't be able to reach the lightning.
The actual lightning boys.
Okay.
All right, and since it is an object,
I
get to. All right, let's see it. Do I have to roll to hit an object? I suppose so.
Yeah, you still roll the hit.
All right, cool. I'm like, oh, that ought to do it. It's an 18 on the die, so a 27. That ought to hit it.
I need you to make I was about to say a psychic saving throw. That doesn't make sense. Intelligence saving throw, please.
Intelligence save. Bummer. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
I don't know nothing. That was a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. You take 12 points of psychic damage.
Ouchies.
As you slam into the shield, it cracks and shatters to the ground. The second it does, the sorrow, the sadness in his face hardens and stiffens. He turns around and uses a legendary action. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
You take 23 points of lightning damage.
And I'm down.
Okay.
Did I get the shield good though?
Oh, the shield's gone. It's destroyed.
Hell yeah.
It would be Nafako's turn. Top of the order is Kiwin. Kiwin, you have watched the Artificer cast Power Word Kill. It was aimed for Eclipse, but it hit Nafako. Her body hits the ground. Eclipse stands there, freaks out, charges him, but misses. Carrick takes shots, misses a couple of hits. You watch Kree fly across the space and slam and destroy the shield, which got a very big reaction from him, and he in turn casts another spell and down Kree. It is your turn.
What the fuck? How far away? Because I know that I can't do anything because of Power Word Kill, but she does not know. How far away am I from Nafako?
I'll give you 30 feet.
Okay, so she's gonna run to Nafako, and she's just going to. I don't want to cast any spells, but I want to. I guess just check on her, see how she's doing.
You do a medicine check.
Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. That's just beautiful. So I got it at 1, but it's a 10.
Okay. So you run up to Nafako, and you kind of run up and slide on the ground and kneeling. You pull her head up on your thigh, and you look at her, and you start to check her vitals, and you realize that she is dead. And you are holding her in your lap.
Just starting to cry. She's going to turn and look at the Artificer and cast her last second level guiding bolt to him.
Okay. Would give you advantage because of the situation.
Yeah. That was a 17. That was a 15, so 26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Eclipse, you get an inspiration.
Thank you.
So that is 20 radiant.
Okay. He definitely didn't like that.
And I'm just going to continue holding Nafako's head in my lap.
Okay. So with Nafako down, Kree down, he looks to Carrick. He's going to cast a spell on Carrick for a 19 to hit. You are going to take 32 points of lightning damage.
I drop.
Okay. Eclipse. What you see before you is a dire situation. You watch the Artificer try to kill you with power word kill. Nafako jumped in front of it. Her body fell to the ground. You charged towards him, but missing wildly. You watched Carrick take shots. You watched Kree fly to what you would assume to be his phylactery and destroying it, but paying the price as he dropped her as well. Kiwin rushes up to Nafako trying to heal her, screams that she can't, holding Nafako in his lap. As she casts Guiding Bolt, glowing this creature in front of you. You watch as the Lich, the Artificer, casts another spell and dropping Carrick. 3 of your friends are down. The Artificer is right in front of you.
This Eclipse.
You dare to take my family away from me once, and then you dare to do it again? Don't turn your back on me! I strike.
Advantage on the attack.
And throughout all this, I drop invisibility. I'm so focused on what I'm doing. That will be a 27 to hit.
It hits.
Twelve, 26, 34, 42.
Eclipse. The choice is yours.
In just a full bout of rage and fury, I slash him at the knees, drop him to the ground, face him to me, sword in hand, pointed right at his face. No more coming back this time. And I embed the sword straight through his skull.
And you watch as Eclipse brings the Artificer down to his knees, taking the sword of the Raven, the sword of Rookazel, and running it right through his skull. You hear him scream in pain, trying to reach for Nafako as life leaves his body for the final time. And as his body hits the ground, begins to turn to dust. The 2 orbs sparkling with energy stop. And the room is quiet. And that's where we're going to take a break. Exclamation point critical to enter in our critical dice giveaway. We will give away that set of dice when we get back from the break in about 10 minutes. We'll see you guys soon. welcome back. Congratulations, the Nordic Geek. You won the Critical Dice giveaway. Go ahead and hit me up on the disc of chords, and I will get the information out so you can get some Critical Dice. Go ahead and enter !critical to enter in our second Critical Dice giveaway. We will call out that winner at the end of the stream today. And that is for US and Canada only, excluding Quebec because of giveaway logs. I already forgot what Lizzie said earlier.
Yada yada, you know, laws, whatever.
Yeah, that's why I said we have to clip it, because I already forgot. Ever forget, happened to me. So as we settle back down, Eclipse, it was a Kiwin were the only two that were up. Kiwin is holding Nafiko's lifeless body. Kree and Carrick are unconscious. What would you like to do?
My initial gut instinct would be to immediately run to Nafiko, but seeing the others down on the ground, I fight my baser instincts and I run to go stabilize the others.
Okay. So you take several minutes stabilizing your friends, bringing them back up to 1 hit point each.
And all the while just fighting back the pure embodiment of just rage and anguish.
Kree and Carrick, your eyes open. You look around. The Artificer is gone. Kiwin is holding Nafiko in her lap, running her hands through her feathered hair.
As I'm doing that, as I'm doing that, I'm going to cast Sending.
Okay.
We're at 1. Is what you were saying?
Yeah.
To Tor, right? That's this here.
Yes.
Althora,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. You can cast Sending to Altora.
Hi. This is Kiwin. Where I think we got the most dead as well. Please send someone.
A few moments go by.
Eclipse is going to make their way back over to Nafiko and Kiwin and fall to their knees.
I can't heal her.
Promised. You promised we all walk away alive.
I'm sorry. I cast Send into Eltora. I don't know if she'll be able to help, but this is beyond anything I can do.
Several minutes go by, and you hear a loud, and you see a bright flash of radiant energy outside of this building. A few more minutes go by, and you hear the rushing of feet as several of the Shepherds of Defiance run up alongside with Eltora. Please, help them back to the circle. We need to get them back to the palace.
You have to heal her. I can't do it. You have to help Nafiko.
We will. Bring her with. Let's go.
I'll pick her up with my fear bulk strength. I just pick her right up.
So you pick her up. You guys head back. Is there anything else you do before you leave this place?
Is there any way for me to check in with my my enclave buddies? My like the people in Ania that sent me out?
You could through like a magical sending spell, but
I don't have any
on
of
the other
those.
side. Yeah, you're on the other side of the continent currently.
Yeah, it's all right. I didn't know if there was like anything special, but nah. I'll go with them.
Okay. So you all quickly rush to the teleportation circle. Eltora quickly utters some incantations, and you watch as the runes glow, and you're back at the keep. She quickly runs and ushers towards kind of a ritual chamber, and in the middle of the chamber is a long stone slab that is elevated off in the center of this space, and she ushers that you lay Nafako down. As you lay her down, Urka comes rushing in. No, Nafako, no! And she kind of rushes over to like the shoulder of Nafako and is just kind of doing the same thing that Kiwan was doing, which is kind of rubbing her hands through her hair. No, this isn't okay. This isn't okay. Eltora. Oh, go ahead.
Can you help her?
Eltora clears her throat. With a normal creature, yes. But as we know, Nafako is special, so I do not know if this will work. I will do the strongest thing that I have and try to bring her back. But I will need the help of all of you as well. So she has you all stand around Nafako's body, and you watch her kind of with her finger carve into the grounds these different runes in front of all of you. Runes, not ruins. April, I see you there. So she carves these runes in the ground every time I say it. All next to all of you. As I cast this spell, I need all of you to dig deep and tell Nafako and all of us why and how you bring her back and how you wish her to be back. Then she begins to start to cast the spell. You watch as her eyes glow, and she starts to kind of quietly say these incantations under her breath. And this is my resurrection ritual. So there's only 4 of you, which makes the difficulty of success very challenging. Who would like to start?
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll walk up and hold Nafako's hand. And Nafako, you remember when we almost killed an old lady and she ended up being one of our best friends? We were supposed to go back and see her. I'll go back. If we can't bring you back, I'll go back and I'll tell her about the great things you've done. You were one of my best buddies, and you will continue to be my best buddy. You showed me that there are good people in the world. Just like I know there are good people, because you're one of the best. That's what I do.
Okay. Can you please roll an insight check?
Very insightful. I'm actually pretty insightful. Maybe not as insightful. 19.
19. Okay.
Yeah.
So you watch as the rune in front of you glows with fiery red, and you watch as it kind of explodes with energy, and the rune lights up and spirals around and elevates off the ground. Who would like to continue?
I'll put my hand on the kid's shoulder and step up. Jesus, I don't know what to say here. Come on, Nop. There's like a friggin' army of you in there. Come on. You could pull out of this. We're right here waiting for you.
Okay. Give me... Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Wow. That's
Or
a whopping
intimidation.
14.
Or an intimidation. I'll give you an intimidation if you want.
Intimidation? Oh, okay. Well, that's
trying to, like,
Intimidate her back.
Scare her
it's
straight.
quite a bit better, but I rolled worse, so never mind.
back to
It's
life
like
or
14 or
else.
11. Either
Well,
way.
no. What was the first roll? And just give your investigation.
The first low.
your
crap.
intimidation.
Hold on. I don't remember what it was now.
You said 15, and your persuasion.
Yeah,
is
it was 16.
+1.
It was like a +1, so it would have been
An 18.
Yeah, it would have been an 18 or 19. Yeah.
Okay, so you watch as a bright flash of white arcane energy flies and explodes off of the rune that is in front of Carrick, and that rune elevates and spirals in the air in front of him. Kree.
All right. I'm gonna, I'll step up and kind of awkwardly put a hand on, like, her arm and be like, I didn't know you for very long, but you are a lot of things to a lot of people. And it ain't fair to give up the fight quite yet. Hey? You did good. And I'm gonna I don't know. She's bad at words.
Sure. But give me a persuasion with advantage.
Alright. Okay. Let's see how I do on persuasion. Don't think it's great. It's not great. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's a 9.
A 9. Okay. You watch as the other rune lights up with arcane lightning energy. It doesn't illuminate quite as bright as the other two, but it does illuminate. And you watch as it does still hover in place. And then you watch as the light kind of diminishes and blinks,
Kree's gonna try to will it brighter, but quietly and not, letting anybody know that she's doing it.
Sure. And she looks to Eclipse.
You made a promise. We were going to see this through to the end. This one knows they haven't been great at really experiencing true freedom. First time, this one felt hope. A divergence from a life of pain. And Nafako had the gall to call himself a monster. But this one always knew that they were a person. They were supposed to live a person. Nafako has the biggest heart that this one has ever known. They even were able to carry so many others in them, including this one's own sister, to give this one a chance to meet them again. They were even willing to sacrifice their own life for the sake of bringing the others back. And now they did so for this one as well. But Eclipse is not ready to say goodbye. Already had to say goodbye to those they cared about once, not again. This one had to teach Nafuko they were a person. But in the end, Nafuko teaches this one. Nafuko teaches me that I am a person. And I cannot live in a world that does not have the one I love. Nafuko has to come back. Because I love you.
Please make an Arcana check with advantage.
That'll be a 18. Oh, hang on. Let's just throw an insight on that, or inspiration on that for giggles. That'll make that a dirty 20.
Fine. You watch as frost explodes off of the rune in front of you, brighter than the other three, illuminating, and you watch as all four of these runes kind of start to spiral around Nafuko as Altora continues the enchantment, the ritual. Nafuko, your eyes open and all you see is white light. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. You're muted.
That's a natural 20 plus 10.
You are walking in endless light. You hear a voice in the distance. It is gentle, it is soft. Nafuko, you are one of my champions. One of my defenders of life. And an image kind of appears in front of you.
She immediately goes down on one knee and
she quickly lifts up your chin and has you stand up. You do not need to kneel to me. You have shown countless times. Countless. That you preserve life. That you attempt to redeem lost souls. Your friends are trying to bring you back. And I have to ask you a question. Do you wish to go back?
what about everybody else?
I can only control you right now. And you don't hear anyone else in your head right now either. This is just Nafuko.
Am I dead?
Between worlds. I haven't allowed, and she looks over her shoulder, and off in the distance you see kind of a darkness that engulfs some of the light, and you'd see a woman with kind of black feathers standing in the distance with long black hair, kind of standing and looking and smirking. I haven't allowed you to cross over yet. You are mine, and she can't have you.
Nafiko sort of looks at the woman in the distance. I think she knows enough about the lore of Nafa to figure out that that is Travanis.
Mm-hmm.
Looks back up at Nafa. I think there's more that I can do if I go back. I wasn't sure if I was real. Is that strange? I wasn't sure if I would be here without everybody else.
You are what is holding it all together, Nafiko.
Then I'd like to go back.
Very well. Please make a charisma saving throw.
That is a 22.
22. You kind of feel it, and everything goes dark. As you all stand there, and Eltura finishes her incantations, and the runes stop spinning, and the flash of arcane energy over Nafiko's body dissipates, and the runes evaporate, and the room goes quiet. Nafiko's body stays lifeless. Several minutes go by that feel like hours, days, with no sound. But then you hear a gasp of air, but not coming from Nafiko, coming from behind you, and another, and another, and another. 7 gasps of air surrounding the circle. And you watch as a flash of radiant energy beams off of Nafiko as she jolts and sits up and looks at all of you. And you all look around the room. You see a tiefling, an Arakokra, an orc, a Vidalcan, a goblin, dragonborn. I forgot.
Was that everybody? Might have been everyone.
And it's Tabaxi.
And it's Max.
I'm like, please
I was
say
gonna
this.
say,
I was gonna be like, wait, what?
The most
Wait a minute.
important one.
The most important one.
Anna Tabaxi. Nafiko. You recognize these figures. And you are sitting here with no voices in your head. And your friends all around you.
So in this chaos, Nafiko will dive straight into a hug with Eclipse, and then reach out for whoever's nearby, probably Kiwin,
Kiwin.
pull her in, and then she'll like look over in for Carrick. Meanwhile, Elida and Light run for each other, give each other a hug. Then Light will drag Elida over, get into this hug pile targeting Eclipse. Fax will sort of watch from a distance while Ray, the tiefling, picks up Glip, the goblin. The dragonborn woman sort of walks over next to Fax, the orc, and just sort of like observes all of this. And then the Aarakocra looks straight at Kree, and perhaps Sola would like to.
Yeah. So as the Aarakocra looks at you, Kree, she does look familiar. There's not that many Aarakocra in the world. A cousin, distant cousin of sorts.
Oh. Do I know her name?
Jinsen was the name that I had. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. I was just like
Actually, it was a he.
Oh, sorry. Do
sorry.
I know his name?
Yeah, no, it's okay. Yes.
Jinsen or ginseng? Like the tea?
Jinsen.
Jinsen.
Yeah.
Cool. She'll like kind of be like, hello, you, and like go for the handshake.
Jinsen will return it. So, do you want to take over this character? Because I've never RP'd him, so
Sure.
Yeah.
You're strangely familiar.
I thought the same thing.
You're from back home? You're from the air ward.
Yes, I am from Ania.
Yeah. I can't place you. But it's lovely to meet you. I'm glad you're out of that person, you know?
I've only recently woken up. But my understanding with the conversations with these other people is I've been there for a very long time. But it is nice to meet you. My name is Jinsen.
It's lovely to meet you. I'm Kree. How does it feel to be out, eh?
Strange.
More
He's kind
roomy,
of
I imagine.
looking at his hands and
Meanwhile,
So, the one thing I would like to have know, just as a point of order, that the moment that Nafako goes to embrace Eclipse, after a brief moment of shock, not only does Eclipse not resist for the first time ever, but actually returns it.
Oh.
now, Solo, I guess, a point of order. Did I hear what they said to me?
yes. That would have been happening simultaneously. So when she said your friends are trying to bring you back, you would have heard all of that, those conversations.
Nafaka will whisper to Eclipse, I love you too, you know.
It's like you kept your promise after all.
Well, we had to help each other.
Don't do that again.
Save your life?
Well, when you put it that way. And
What, go ahead.
as you say, Eclipse is going to take his paw and gently brush your feathers.
She blushes a little bit. And Keelan, you're one of the best people I've ever met too. And we will go back to Janice. And we will tell her all the things together.
Sounds good.
And Carrick, I wouldn't dare directly disobey any order that you give. Very intimidating.
Nice.
then she reaches out and sort of like puts a hand out to Light and Elida, who are right behind you, Eclipse. Wow, we're really all ourselves again.
Eclipse is just staring in absolute disbelief at Light.
Light will just sort of like she's shocked too, but she sort of like sees your shock and like immediately gets sort of like a mischievous grin on her face. What, brother? You're so surprised. Didn't think see me again.
This one had already accepted that you were gone so long ago that the fact that you're here before this one now is... it can't be believed.
Well, believe this. And then she reaches back, yanks your tail, and starts like running away. Like, looks over her shoulder, see if you're gonna chase her. And you know, as you see her, you like, it's just really strikes you that she was 13 years old when all of this happened. She is so very young. Elida, very young herself, 14. And she sort of like gives you a wary wave with one of her 3 arms.
Eclipse gives a mild smirk and a nod to Elida, and then is immediately just brought right back to their childhood self and immediately chases after Light. You're not getting away that quick.
You have to catch me first! And she's like, just traipsing around. And Elida and Nafako stare at each other, and you realize that they have the same face, except Nafako's eyes are now just Light's eyes, while Elida has the matte white and is completely bald like other Vidalcan. Let's flip it over to some other people. Oh, there's a lot of decompressing going on.
Yeah. Altora takes a moment and lets this all kind of settle in. Well, that was unexpected. And she's like looking at all of the different, like the people that came out of Nafako. I would ask that all of you stay under my guidance and protection for a time. We want to make sure that there's no residual effects of this completely ridiculous resurrection. The art of intertwining souls into one creature and then separating them was a miracle.
I think that maybe there was some divine intervention. Nafako just sort of gives her a grin and sort of like picks up her shield with the crane, pats it.
Well, we have received word that the armies stopped, deactivated, and fell to the ground. And we have also received word that most, if not all, of the construct white cloaks have also all ceased to function.
Almost all?
There are some others, like your friend, Zadaku, that are creatures on their own without needing a puppet master. And we are going to do what we can to give them a second chance, as you have given so many others. Is there anything else that you all would like to say, Dawnbreakers? You have all done a great deed. We are gonna need to have Nafako and her counterparts stay within my walls for a very long time to make sure that they are okay.
What do you mean?
Well, how long?
As long as it takes. This is the first time that this has ever happened.
Ray walks right up to El Tora. I have been living in a prison for I don't know how long. Are you telling me that I need to live in yet another prison?
No, not at all. You are going to live within the walls of the city and the castle, free to roam within those walls until we know for sure that he has no more control over you. If there is someone that you wish for us to reach out to, we will try to find your family or friends and bring them here. But I would fear that if we made any rash decisions now, and he still did have a hold on you, your freedom would be nil. Your protection is what I am offering, not a prison. I just want to be sure. Especially with Nafako, who is a brand new person out of all of this.
And Glip, who's like holding Ray's hand, is like, yeah, she's a baby. She's younger than me. She's like 2 years old. And Nafaka's like, well, I think it's a little more complicated than that. I mean, just because I have 2 years of memories doesn't mean I'm more much. Shut up. You know what, Glip? You're the baby.
Short.
She like glances at Eclipse and like looks away and
Eclipse is struggling not to laugh right now. Just feeling just this sense of joy that they have not felt in a long time. Well, Light, what's your thoughts?
Well, the only thing this one wants is to find mother and father. That's really the last thing. And I didn't get a chance to ask in this last fight. I don't think you would have told us anyway.
Nothing good would have come out of that monster's mouth.
It's true. But otherwise, staying in her walls, Ukodor is a nice place. I wouldn't mind.
Well, this one already lost you once. Not going to happen again.
Yeah. Leader there does not want us to leave, so it's not like we have anywhere to go. This was our home. And then traveling with you all was our home.
Well, if Light and Nafako are staying here, then this one has a vested interest in sticking around.
Light just like
Wait.
side hugs you.
We can't stay here though. We got other things to do, don't we? We got to go to Night Caress. We've got other people to help, right? Carrick, don't we have other people to help?
Well, we're sort of on a mission to stop him and then help everyone else. So, yeah. What are we saying here?
I mean, we're not the Dawnbreakers.
You're not coming with us?
This one's
Nothing-
journey has always been to find a way to save their family.
But there'll be some sort of magic thing, right? Something I don't get yet, right? This isn't, we're not, this isn't, come on. What are we saying here?
You cannot ask this one to leave their family again.
No, but how does that work? I mean, you stay here forever?
No,
Not-
it sounds
not forever,
like
right?
Just for a time.
It's very non-specific.
yes, this is admittedly discomforting, but
I mean, we're not the Dawnbreakers without all of us. We're not the good buddies without all of us.
Kiwen, you know this one has never appreciated that title.
Well,
Well, I was the one who suggested it, so Nafako just like looks at you.
However, and Eclipse just grimaces as these words come out of their mouth.
Because he's wearing a cup straddling a fence.
Kiwen will always be Eclipse's good buddy.
Ewan doesn't care, grabs Eclipse and squeezes him tight. I know you don't like it, but I don't know when I'll get to.
Well, circumstances being what they are, it's only fair this one, suppose.
I mean, who's gonna heal you? And who's gonna heal me?
Sure, there will be new people. I don't like. I mean, I left Ukodor once because I didn't want to be kept behind walls for my safety, just not doing things for the people, but I also wouldn't want to unravel into a lot of different pieces on the road. That sounds terrifying. I don't know what she thinks is gonna happen, but I am an amalgamation of a lot of people who aren't a part of me, and the person who created me died. I don't know what could happen. Do you know what could happen? Does she know what could happen? No, that's why she's saying I should stay here, and I'm very anxious about it.
It's going to be alright.
I mean, if you did die, I could always talk to you and see what we could do after that.
Well, that is a comfort. And it seems
And I
like
would.
I know you would. And I appreciate that. I know that I have a good buddy for life and afterlife.
And to be fair, Kiwen, this one has no doubt that regardless of distance, you will find a way to reach out.
Oh, of course. Regardless, though, I mean, I'm gonna miss y'all. I don't know where we're going next, but
Are you going to go to Nightcrest? You really do deserve to go to Nightcrest next, I think.
well, I mean, I've been telling I've been coming, and I keep I keep going on side missions, but
Just things keep coming up, but maybe this time it'll be different.
maybe.
And
I'm sure Carrick will intimidate him.
I'm sure. He intimidated me back to life after all.
And Eclipse is actually going to walk over to Carrick.
Thought we were gonna take over Oracle Bay and, you know, let them feel the pain they put us through.
Whether it was intended or not, you were actually indirectly responsible for this one finding their family again.
Yeah, well, I'm
You should do
glad.
the same.
That's the plan. Get back to Oracle Bay and find the family that was left. But I thought I'd have the fearsome kitty next to me.
Let's be honest. You never needed this one watching your back.
Come on. I'm not gonna admit something, so, whatever you're trying to do there. I can't leave the kid. I gotta make sure they get back to whatever.
Well, the good news is this may be your opportunity to even the score.
Yeah, right. Oh,
You've got some catching up to do.
Starts giving him a big old hug that he's like reluctant that he actually cares this much.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, before you go, we need to make friendship bracelets too. I've been very jealous of Carrick this entire time, and I know we all won't see each other for a while, so I think we should make friendship bracelets.
I think we should too. What do we have, like a trinket or some
Yeah, that's
like
the question.
memento or?
There's got to be something. And she starts like going through her bag.
I've got this wolf
Pieces of the
femur
Artificer.
bone. I've got this wolf femur bone that I don't know what to do with. We could
That's an interesting
carve it
idea.
or chop it or shatter it. I don't know.
Shatter it. Interesting.
This
Can we?
I've got a long sword of sharpness. I could chop that up real cute and bead shaped for you.
Really?
Just saying. I mean, I'm not interrupting the moment. I'm just saying I have the, particular set of skills.
I mean, that's a very particular set of
Very
skills.
particular set of skills.
Using a sword to carve a bone into a bead, that's a very particular skill.
It's less of a carve and more of a very rough chop, but
Eclipse reaches into their pack and pulls out some very well-used rope. It's probably not much for quality, but
Little hemp.
Maybe we could rummage around this tower a little bit. It's definitely fine.
So you take some
and
time.
he tries to wipe like the blood stains and stuff off of the rope as he
I know.
Like this, I'm thinking like this thick hemp rope that can support a human weight. You're just like,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, I
It's
think
one-
Kiwin
it's
would
one-
add her charm like to her current
that makes sense.
bracelet.
One huge, thick cross section of bone on a big, thick piece of rope.
So you take some time and kind of sift through the space and find some things to make an attachment or a second friendship bracelet.
Now, crafting montage.
Yeah, I think we find some like much more narrow string in like the lab, and
Probably, yeah.
yeah, like, I mean, if this is her childhood home.
No, you're back in Ukodor now.
Oh, we're back in Ukodor. That's
you,
right, we left.
You teleported, yeah.
That's right. I forgot we weren't in the tower anymore. It's like, yeah, we could just totally rifle through this tower for loot. There's stuff here. Yeah.
And
So
Eclipse is go-
we
go
have
for it.
friendship bracelets. That's what
what
matters.
matters.
Is we have a friendship bracelet.
You know what? Nafika will take a feather from her head and give it to you.
Aw, she's gonna put it in her journal next to her pressed flower that Zelly gave her. the little baby druid.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And Eclipse is gonna go back over to Kiwin. Thank you for keeping this one alive long enough to find their family. This one
Of
hopes
course.
that you'll find your brother again.
Thank you. I will. I can keep my eye on him even if it's from afar. Family's important, so I understand.
Make sure you keep the Dragonborn alive long enough so that you can do the same.
Oh, I will. Never gonna leave his side until he is settled. And then I might not even after that.
He's appreciated.
I mean, you guys have each other now. You all have each other, and that's amazing.
Yes. Suppose we do. First time for everything, eh?
I've done a lot of firsts in the past few weeks, a month and a half. I think there's been a lot of firsts. So yes.
So you all continue to say goodbyes. Eclipse?
Oh, I just had one more thing, sorry. I'm gonna walk over to Kree. You really proved yourself back there.
Yeah, you know, I only do a few things well, and it just happened to be the situation for it. But thanks. I really like what you do too, the sneaking around and the stabbing and the invisible.
Well, there's one thing to scratch a lich.
Oh, Kree loves the shit out of that.
Oh my god, it got a little too punny for me.
No, like that's very good. You know, one day I bet people are gonna put slogans on armor, and I bet that's gonna be the first one.
But in all seriousness, thank you for your contribution in helping to reunite us.
I mean, of course, I like thank you all for literally doing what no one else on this world would do. I asked a lot of people to come and help me, and none of you ever questioned it. It was just something you did for somebody who you don't know in a place full of people that you don't know or care about. It means a lot.
Strangers are just friends you haven't met yet.
And to be fair, the person who was doing it was a bit of a personal
That is true
matter
as
for many
well.
of us. All of
That's
us,
true.
really.
I did look out on that one. Literally, so many of you, Navago.
It's really it's quite strange seeing all of us in the room together. I haven't since the ritual. None of us.
And I think I know that one. And I'm gonna like gesture over to Jinsen. He looks strangely familiar. I mean, it can only lead to good things, surely.
Mm-hmm. You notice that like Ray and Jensen like meet eyes, and they sort of like they have like a moment where they like look at each other and they're like whatever.
Oh, is that a thing? I mean, like, if Kree noticed it, let's see. Hang on.
Yeah, was that a positive thing or was that a
It was.
thing?
It
I know.
like
I was like a.
There was like there's history.
I rolled a
attention.
15, so.
I would say you pick up that there is history that maybe has maybe didn't end on the best note, but also
Oh, there's
Mm.
there's drama going between
Mhm.
those
there's
two. I
there's a
think.
whole inner drama of all these people. They had lives captivity together beforehand, and then inside her head. Nafika walks over to Carrick. Well, my friend, I guess this is goodbye for now. Pretty weird situation, and it's a valid way to deal with it, really.
I feel like you're finding peace in some way, and that's important. So,
I wish I
good
could
for
go
you.
with them. Well, I appreciate that. And I really hope you find your family, and I wish I could go there and meet them. I wasn't. I do have a little bit of feeling of being trapped in the behind, but
We all have a path to follow, and I wish you the best with yours.
and I wish you the best with yours. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Yeah.
She slugs you back on the shoulder.
Oh. Yeah.
And then she walks back over to Eclipse and sort of holds out her hand to see if you'll hold her hand.
Eclipse takes her hand.
And she sort of stares at you for a moment, like she's been thinking about something really hard. And then Lena leans over and gives you a really quick peck on your cheek and then turns bright purple.
And Eclipse, if you could see through all that black fur, would probably be blushing as well.
And I think Light in the background goes,
God. It's really good to have you back.
It's really good to be back. I guess we're lucky that the goddess of death and the goddess of peace are on good terms.
You spoke with them.
Unless it was all a hallucination. Yes, she said that Natha said that I was hers and that she wouldn't let Travanis take me, and she let me come back.
Well, thank you for coming back.
I did make a promise.
Let's see that we both keep our promise this time.
We will.
Alright. Any other final words? So as you all say your goodbyes to Nafako, Eclipse, Light, and all of the others, the three of you, Kree, Carrick, and Kiwin, all walk down the long white stairs, leaving the castle at the top of the city of Ukodor, contemplating friends lost, things to be gained, and what happens next. That's where we're going to call it for tonight. So thank you all so much for your love and support. Thank you guys for watching. A big shout out to Eclipse, Nafako, Lizzie, and Eddie. as their chapter closes with the realms of Ukodor and their long several-year journey through the realms. I thank you both so much for everything that you have done for this show, for this channel. You all are loved and will be missed.
And I just want to thank everyone that I've played with in the year and a half plus that I've been here. It's been an amazing journey. There have been so many weeks where this was just the absolute highlight. The stories have been so much fun, and thank you for this beautiful send-off to Nafako. And I will miss playing with all of you. So thank you so much for all of the time that we've spent together.
And I share many of the same sentiments. It's been an absolute honor and pleasure and just an absolute delight to share the table with all of you. And you know, I never realized how much getting involved in a campaign could mean to me. And it's really, you know, this has been just absolutely special for me. And it's been a real privilege to be able to get to know and share the table with so many wonderful people. And I sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart, everyone here and also everyone at home, for helping support this as well. And it's really, you know, I am so privileged and so honored that I've had this opportunity, and I cannot thank you enough for allowing me to share in this story, share in all these stories, both, you know, all across realms. So thank you.
And thank you to the fans and chat, old friends and new, everyone who came for this chapter finale. Last chance, exclamation point critical, and I'll be calling the winner here in a moment. Thank you all for all the excitement and things about Lifeforged and everything else. There was several hat tips to wizards. Zeradin is Hemian. I don't know if anyone caught that or not. And there was a lot of other things too. Also, Eclipse, what color is light?
Oh, well, I have the
would
answer
like
to
to know.
this.
Oh, there you go.
It's in my art. You can see the fur on her shoulder. It's a dark brown with golden stripes. Light's full name is Light in the Shadows.
Got it.
So
Perfect.
that's, yeah.
Also, for those of you who are curious, a Lifeforge is a collection of persons and people inside of a body. Nafako is not a Lifeforge anymore. She is a Chimerian, which is a homebrew class, a race that I have put together where you pick 3 races that you would wish to play, and there's a combination that goes into it to play those 3.
Let's bridge it.
Oh. Well, I will call the winner real quick.
Good buddies for life.
Good buddies for life.
Gianluca, you won the giveaway. Are you still here in the chat?
Oh, I was Chris Solo for a second.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It happens. Zoom. So we're gonna go ahead and raid some friends. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. Who do we have today? Blackwater. So we're gonna go. Nope, I think they're done. I love how everybody always ends at like the same time. Scabby Rooster, they're always on. So go ahead and raid Scabby Rooster. Give them, show them Fable 42 love. If you like what you see, give them a follow. They do some really awesome content. And until next time, we'll catch you guys on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific for the next episode of Realms of Ukodor. See you guys later.
Love you all. Thank you.